My name is Carsten Kümmel. I'm the live sound engineer of the World of Hans Zimmer. We are right now in Zurich and in the wonderful Hallenstadion, and we are sold out. So, what my professions, where I come from. In the last 10 years, or I'm working in the live business for more than 20 years, and in the last 10 years I specialized on more or less mainly orchestra productions or complex crossover productions, as we have it here. So we have a symphonic orchestra, we have a big band with about 10 people in the band, changing all the instruments all the whole time, and a huge choir. So it's quite a huge setup. Besides that, I'm a professor in the University of Applied Science in Darmstadt, for live sound. I have a special philosophy how I set up my whole sound, because as I mentioned, we have here about up to 190 tracks coming from stage, and with another additional effect returns and whatever, we have about a amount of mixing channels, about 230 more or less. So the main purpose on a tour is to work fast with all these huge amount of channels. But as well, my philosophy is I have very good microphones, I have very good musicians, and I have a very good PA system. So I try to use the equalizer as less as possible. The best, none at all. I do the mixing only by balances, and therefore I need really good microphones. In this production I use, I think, 39, because of the soloists. We have 39 REMICs on the strings, on the old strings, all violins, violas, cello, and the basses. And as well, we have a solo violinist player, Rusanda Panfili, and we have a solo cellist player, Marie Spaemann. And I use them there for them. The REMICs, they are very good in giving a controllable sound, and because the position, you don't have so many points of different positions on the instrument itself with a microphone, and that makes it very controllable, the whole sound. And and that as well makes my life much easier. If I, with a different microphone position or with a bigger variety of possibilities of the position, I have much different, more sounding instruments, and that's the very, very good point about the REMICs. And as well, all the cabling, the setup, it's very stable. What I really like is the cable. The cable, it has a feeling of being warm because, of course, while playing, you touch the cable, and that's really good. You have direct connections to the XLRs. You have no extra screws, no nothing, and I like that a lot. On a tour where you have every day to set up these amount of microphones, some screws get loose, and then you have a crackling noises in the PA. And then with 190 channels, look for that channel. You won't find it, and not fast. And that's a very, very good point about that. For my philosophy of not touching the cue, the studio version was the much better choice. It's an omnidirectional polar pattern, and I have a little bit more crosstalk about the whole system, but I'm not loud here. We have loud moments in that show, but it's not a rock show. So I'm not concerning about problems that I have the instruments having a feedback, because I'm so close to the instrument, so that's a good point. As soon as you have shown the musicians how to mount the microphone, it is very easy for them to mount it to the instrument, and even they understand it better as with a microphone with a gooseneck or some other systems, how to control, just to move the microphone just a tiny bit if the position is not 100% perfect. It's hardly needed, but sometimes it's necessary. I feel the musicians feel very comfortable with that, and as soon as a musician feels very comfortable, it makes my life easy. Because a musician who does not feel comfortable cannot make good music. That easy it is.